What is up everybody, it is Bradley back on the fragrance channel Tripleinc. If you are a new subscriber to this channel, very happy to have you here, welcome. And if you are a returning subscriber, very glad to have you back as well. Yes, it is raining outside, I know it sucks. I love filming outside, but today's review will be, in fact, indoors. And I'm super pumped for this video. This is going to be my top 5 most versatile fragrances, Mr. Do-It-All as I call them. So this list is aimed directly at these new people in the fragrance community and also on my channel that would more or less like to bypass the whole sort of trial and error aspect of fragrance collecting, that whole fragrance journey thing, you know, and just kind of skip right over to some amazing versatile fragrances that will have you smelling great any time of the year, any occasion. And of course with this list I will be talking about not only the versatility factor, which is most important with this list, but also a little bit of how these fragrances smell and how they perform. So with that, let's go right into the list with an honorable mention. I just had to include this one. This is Dior Sauvage. Pretty much one of the most talked about fragrances in the industry over about the past 2 years now. Many people will know that I don't really have the best relationship with this one. Sure, I love the top note, smells great, but after the dry down, it just kind of loses me. I feel very frustrated with the performance as well because it projects very nicely for the first hour, but then it just kind of leaves me hanging after that. But all those things aside, right, this is an amazingly versatile fragrance, right? You get very good versatility factor with this one because I can safely say you can wear this any occasion, any age, and any time of the year. Whether you're young or old, whether it's warmer weather or cooler weather out, whether you're indoors, outdoors, going dressed up, or going to the gym, this can do it all for you. How does this smell? This is sort of like that shower gel generic type of a scent. What do I mean by that? It has ambroxan and bergamot in here, so it just smells very fresh, a little fruity, and sort of like deodorant or shower gel. A little generic, I will say, and that is why it is only on the honorable mention spot, because these other 5 coming up in this list I think all smell more unique than this one. But all that aside, seriously, Sauvage, had to give it a good honorable mention just because of the versatility factor. I know it works great on so many different guys out there, and I feel like I just had to include it as a runner-up to this list. So let's officially get this list kicked off with one of the most underrated fragrances, I think, from this house, and definitely it doesn't get any talk hardly in the fragrance community. This is, I think, the most versatile from this house of Vince Camuto, and this is known as Vince Camuto. So how does this one smell? Just smells like you got a brand new car, that new car smell with really nice luxury leather seats. Leather is the main note in here, but as far as leathers go, it is one of the most wearable leathers that I have come across. It is loosened up with some citruses and also a little bit of lavender in here, make this a very clean sort of a leather scent. This is definitely very masculine. So if you're a guy with a little bit of a bad boy personality to you, and if you're just more or less a cool customer and likes to wear leather jackets, this is definitely the one for you. Really nice for evening time wear in my opinion, but also you can wear this during the day, any time of the year. I'm gonna say that right now. Summer, nights, winter, fall, and spring. Very nice, versatile. Can work dressed up, formal, but also at the same time casual. As far as performance goes, not so good when you compare it to other leather scents, but by itself it is adequate longevity and projection. And this is in here at the number 5 spot just because I think as far as leather scents go, it's hard to find a versatile one, and this definitely is. So I think it's really unique, and this could be definitely a great signature scent for, like I said, that guy with a little bit of a bad boy edge to him, a little bit of a player. So that is Vince Camuto coming in at my number 5 spot of most versatile fragrances. Whew. Alright, yo, so check this out. This is Nautica Voyage, and this didn't make it into this list because of the super cheap price tag, or because of the nice performance for a fresh fragrance, or because of the amazing compliment factor, not even for the really nice aquatic smell. This made it into this list purely on the versatility factor, which I think is great. Just like the name would suggest, and just like the color of the juice inside of this bottle, this is an aquatic scent. Smells to me like chilled cucumber water with sort of like a salty edge in here. That's how I'm gonna leave it. Smells so nice, very refreshing, and this smells young and youthful without smelling childish. Let me repeat that. This smells young and youthful without smelling childish. It makes you smell young, but in a very positive, very attractive way. Definitely fits the teenage and high school age group the best, but like I said, if you're an older guy, wear this, you will pretty much smell younger than you actually are, which is a good thing. Performance is also pretty decent with this one, usually 6 to 8 hours, and this is the reformulated version as well. But mainly, this is in here because you can pretty much wear it all year round. Not only for high heat occasions, which I think this is best for, but even in the cooler seasons as well. Definitely is a little bit more casual in my opinion, and a little bit more fun, but also you can wear this to work and is overall a really nice scent. There's not really any occasion that I wouldn't like to smell like this one. I think all the extra things that come along with this, like the cheap price tag and the great compliment factor, are just icing on the cake, and the cake being the great versatility factor. So this is my number 4 spot on the list. Okay, we move right along to the number 3 spot. This is from the house of Yves Saint Laurent, one of my favorite fragrances and also one of the most versatile that I own. This is L'Homme. L'Homme is just an outstanding scent, guys. From a scent standpoint, it smells classy, has very creamy nature to it, sort of fresh and bright at the same time. There's so many different aspects to it to enjoy. And yeah, this is a very enjoyable scent on the nose, very pleasing, very easygoing. This would definitely fit a guy who has an intelligent side and is very classy, enjoys the finer things in life. If you're generally nice to everyone, then this is a great fragrance because this would fit your personality super well. Of course, with the versatility, you can wear this literally any occasion. I mean, it works definitely best for the workplace, casually, just really any time of the year, high heat, cool weather, indoors, on a date. I mean, the list can go on and on. This is a phenomenal scent. If you just wanted to own one fragrance, this would be a great candidate to look at. Pretty much a dumb reach by my standards. And with the performance as well, it's okay. It performs better on me than I know it performs on a lot of people, which I'm very happy for. But all things considered, L'Homme is just a great, great scent. You could stop this video right now, I would say, and just pick up this one if you wanted to be pretty much fine for any situation throughout the year. Alright, we are at my number 2 spot on this list. This is the most, I think, versatile offering and unique at the same time from the house. It is from the same house as my honorable mention. That house was Christian Dior, and this fragrance is from their Homme line, the most versatile of all of the Homme line in my opinion, Dior Homme Eau. Oh, yeah, that's what I say about this one. Dior Homme Eau, this is a much more wearable interpretation of the Dior Homme line in my opinion. You get the iris from DHI, not the iris from Dior Homme, but the iris from Dior Homme Intense, and you combine it with a very nice grapefruit and coriander sort of a scent. So this has 2 aspects. It has that creamy sort of a cocoa iris note that works so nice in the fall and winter, but at the same time has the grapefruit and this sort of a citrusiness to warrant it for some warmer weather use as well. So any time of the year, in my opinion, has a very nice suave edge to it. It's playful yet sophisticated like Dior does so well. Has a sensual smell to me as well. I really, really like the way that it smells on a date. I think it would work very, very nicely. Also performs definitely very good, you know, 6 to 8 hours, performs about the same as Dior Homme, so performance is no issue with this one. And yeah, it can be worn just as easily casually as you can wear it dressed up in a full suit and tie, so I think that's really, really nice. And also a big reason why it makes it in at the number 2 spot is because this is such a unique scent in my opinion, because that iris in there, you don't smell iris in men's fragrances too much, and this is really the definition of signature scent worthy, because with your signature scent, you want it to be unique, you want it to be your own, and I think there are not very many other things out there that smell like this one. Okay, the time has come to reveal my number 1 most versatile fragrance. This is from a house that specializes in making very wearable scents. They have made one called Bleu de Chanel. You may have heard of that little one, right? This is not Bleu de Chanel, even though that fragrance did not make this list. It very well could have. I think it's just not as unique as this one maybe. And let me review it. You probably know what I'm talking about by now. This is Chanel Allure Homme Sport Eau Extreme. It is my most versatile fragrance, and I would recommend to any guy on this planet, any guy out there, this I think would fit you very well. Oh, smell-wise, it's powdery, sort of sporty and fresh, has this mintiness in here, has some warm and cool aspects. It's just a bunch of different things kind of going on at once, but it smells so, so good. Very clean, very sporty, masculine, and fresh. Super, super wearable. Has this tonka bean creaminess for the cooler months of the year, but also has this citrusy sort of a thing for the warmer months. Any occasion, guys, really, really, I'm not joking with that. Any occasion. We're so nicely dressed up, formal. You will get a lot of compliments with this one. This happens to be one of my most complimented scents ever. You can also wear this to the gym, going out to the clubs, on a date. I mean, you can wear this any time of the year that you want, and you're gonna be smelling phenomenal. Also, there's been a lot of issues with this reformulation that Chanel has done, whether you get the eau de toilette or the eau de parfum. You are safe with either one right now. I get great performance out of this eau de toilette, but also with the eau de parfum that I have tried every time, 10 hours plus longevity with great sillage. Everyone will be able to smell you. And like I said, that's a great thing because this is one that I have literally worn when I just am out of sorts. When I don't know what to wear, this is pretty much the one that I always go for because it's such a safe bet, you know? It's like your moneymaker, like you know you can count on it. It's like that best friend that has your back always. That is this one in a nutshell. So that was my #1 most versatile fragrance that I would recommend to any guy out there. And that was the list. Let me know what you thought about this list in the comments down below. What are some of your favorite versatile fragrances? Tell me all about those. We'd really like to go try some of those out. Of course, if you're brand new to my channel, make sure that you subscribe and hit the bell for notifications so that you are always updated with the newest content that I'm putting out. Hopefully this rain will pass through pretty soon so I can get back to reviewing outdoors. And until next time, I'll hopefully see you back on my channel sometime soon with another video. Adios.